morning, day 151, heading back to the trail, and it's about 6:15 in the morning, and today's going to be a great day. The Tacoma Narrows, can't see anything. All right, buddy Eric dropped us off. We were at Snoqualmie Pass. Hoo-yah, America. Zenko's getting changed, because what better place to get changed? Right on the road. And just, you know, hiker trash, baby. And yeah, there's trail, 71 miles to Stevens Pass, and we're gonna get started shortly. It's not the Goat Rocks, but it's similar. Got a little trail here. For the viewers, is this the Kendall Catwalk that everyone talks about? I have no idea. First time on this part of the trail. But please leave a comment. All right, about 8 miles in, and was letting two hikers who are going uphill through, and the guy stops and goes, "Hey," starts asking me what my name is, and it's like, "Hey, you're Bubblehead, you post content." And so it was real cool to meet another person who actually watches my stuff. So shout out to Nick from Seattle and his friend Priscilla. They're finishing a 52 mile section hike, so good on you guys. You guys are rocking it, doing well. And yeah, so it's just still a constant surprise to run into folks. It's fun out here. So we're about 8 miles in, right now 7 or so before lunch, and yeah, the new pack's doing all right. It feels different, you know, carrying the running vest style backpack, but it hasn't been too bad. And you know, first time hiking in 5 days, so just getting back into things. It's cloudy, a little cool, just good hiking weather, excuse me. And provide updates here in a little bit. Alpine Lakes Wilderness. Just had lunch. We're at the 11-mile mark. Got about another 10-ish miles to go before camp. And even though it's cloudy, the views are breathtaking. And partner and I are having a conversation about what part of the PCT is the most scenic, and you know, I think Washington and the High Sierra take the prize so far. So I just had a complete surprise run-in the middle of the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. I ran into my good longtime friend Doug, and I knew he was hiking this section, but I figured he'd already be done. But he was going southbound with his buddy Barth. And what a pleasant surprise to run into an old friend who I haven't seen in years out in the middle of the PCT. So it's amazing the people you meet out here. That totally made my day. Super pumped about that. So yeah, the other good news I found out was my wife's taking the month of September off, and after the PCT, she's going to meet me in Seattle. And I have some business to take care of. I mentioned in a previous video in the state, but our plan is she and I are gonna take a road trip across America together during the month of September, and you know, make up for lost time. And this has been great. So two great news pieces today, and super pumped as I walk through this scree field and make sure, that's why I'm not looking at the camera, because if I lose my focus here, I'll wipe out and that'll be bad. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to share that good news. Dude, an F-18, it's probably an EA-18 Growler, just flew between this fucking ridge right here, subsonic, and was just slicing through. That was the most fucking badass thing I have seen on the trail since Southern California when a C-17 flew over my head in the desert. That was fucking badass. Hopefully we catch another one here coming. I round the bend on the trail and I see this. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, check that out. Oh my gosh. Just spectacular. Washington is God's country. Sound of freedom. That's a growler somewhere. All right, end of day 151, 22 miles, and we made it to camp. Probably about 6:30, and yeah, it was a good break-in day after 5 days off. Highlights of today too, it was an awesome day. Yeah, great news for me personally, with my wife coming out. Yeah, ran into Doug. That was freaking awesome on trail. And the EA-18 Growler low-level flyby in between the mountains was freaking, nothing says freaking America and freedom like that. So yeah, it was a great day. Well, anyways, we'll check in tomorrow. Morning. Day 152. Back on trail. We are under 50 miles from Stevens Pass, and in the middle of a 2,600 foot climb. Today's just a bunch of up downs and probably will rain, but whatever. Regardless, it's gonna be a freaking awesome day. We're gonna make the best of everything. Man, look at those glaciers on those mountains. It's freaking awesome. Fucking beautiful. Wow, look at that. Oh. And now for some potty talk. So I haven't talked potty stuff this entire trail, but one of the things that hikers often unfortunately talk about is number 1 and number 2. And so that view I just showed you, imagine doing number 2 with that view. So just picture that. That may have been one of the most professionally satisfying dumps I've taken this entire trail in over 2,400 miles. Just putting that on the record. I may get some comments on that, but that's fine. But hikers do talk about this stuff. It's just when you have hours and hours to hike and think about stuff, you think about a range of topics. And unfortunately, one of the things that comes up is that stuff. Anyways, to reset your mental buffers, I'm going to stop talking about that and bring you back to regularly scheduled programming. Beauty, nature, the pleasant sounds of waterfalls. And as predicted, it is raining. Gentle, cold rain in Washington. Big surprise. This beautiful specimen of a bridge. Beautiful, 10 out of 10. Wow. Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
oil painting, so I capture these pictures
Yeah.
for the future when I start putting paint to canvas. That's one of my...
All right, end of day 152. We did over 28 miles today, and that sets us up well for Stevens. So we got about just under 22 miles to Stevens Pass tomorrow. And it rained a fair amount today. The last mile was pretty easy, just uphill. But before that, we had to ford a little stream. Just killed a mosquito. Yeah, it was say little. It was a pretty good waterfall. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. So you can see I am inside my tarp, and we are cowboy camping tonight without the bug bivvy. It's cowboy camping every night, but this time it's without the bivvy. More ventilation, and I'm just trying to get my sleeping bag dry. But to fend off the rain with an A-frame setup, you can see I got my waterproof backpack here, my raincoat on the outside, and then I use my rain kilt and just wrap it around the edge of the rear edge of the sleeping bag. Anyways, a great day today. I'm gonna eat some dinner and do my evening routine and sign it out. Morning. Back on trail. Day 153. So, rained a little bit last night, but then it dried up. And got out of camp right around 5 a.m. and we are rolling. So we're about 2.25 miles in, and our objective today is Stevens Pass, which is now under 20 miles. So get there, link up with a friend from high school, and get a ride into Wenatchee, do a quick resupply. Our goal is to turn around and get back out tomorrow. Today's gonna be a freaking awesome day. It's quite the view this morning. A little cloudy. Right, about 0.7 to the trailhead, and that, my friends, is Stevens Pass. So that's a good thing. And my feet are killing me. Whew, what a day. If we were just hiking regular day, I was telling my hiking partner, I would have already pitched up camp and just stopped at 22 miles, because this is enough for me today. My feet are just screaming uncle. Anyways, plan is get a ride to Wenatchee and run some errands and recharge, recycle, and get ready for tomorrow. Hey there, end of day 153. I am in beautiful Wenatchee, Washington, and got picked up by a friend of mine from high school. Haven't seen him since 1988. What a small world, and just kind, generous people. Amazing. Shout out to John and Jennifer for letting us stay at her place. Got laundry done, took a shower, had a phenomenal taco salad dinner, and just enjoying catching up and having great conversation. And got resupply done. I had an issue with my left foot today. Turned out the root cause of it was bad. Let's see, my insole was disintegrating, and it was basically causing discomfort. So I got new insoles, and then I also went to Walmart and got a resupply for the next leg to Darrington. So yeah, all in all, fantastic day. And again, super shout out to John and Jennifer. And signing out from Wenatchee. We'll be back on the trail tomorrow morning.